Good evening and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 3, ladies and gentlemen, for race 3 of 36. Today we will be at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the Pennzoil 400, presented by Jiffy Lube. As you look at the Monster Energy point standings, Kevin Harvick locked himself into the playoffs with his win over us last week in Atlanta. Kyle Busch has 2 playoff points. We have 6, and Kevin Harvick has 5 due to his stage win. And Stenhouse had 1 playoff point due to his stage win back at Daytona. And you see the drivers that need points. I know Sirius is in, but McMurray, Suarez, Menard, Dillon, and McDowell need points. And Newman, Allmendinger, Amarola, DiBenedetto, and Bowman need wins to get into the playoffs. Let's go to Vegas. Welcome to the Diamond in the Desert Las Vegas Motor Speedway, opened in 1997, back when NASCAR began its great expansion out west, with tracks such as California, Texas, Phoenix becoming regular stops on the NASCAR Monster Energy Tour. Initially, this track was fairly flat in the corners and flat on the straightaways, allowing for more drivers to hit the brakes more in the corners. However, in 2007, this place got reconfigured. Now there's much more banking in the corners, allowing for more racing grooves in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And for a very long time, the Cup Series only saw 1 stop to the Diamond in the Desert until 2018, when Las Vegas earned a playoff race at the expense of New Hampshire. And in 2019, that playoff race became a night race. And we're going to start and get our 3rd straight pole with Kyle Larson to our outside. As you see the field scroll on the screen, Austin Dillon will start last, presumably. And let's go take a look at your starting lineup today here at Vegas. It's going to be hot. Out here today, who can get past the Mirage and get their first win of the season? Austin Dillon had an engine change. Pace car is off. William Byron and Kyle Larson will bring him down, and we are green at Vegas for stage 1. All the way coming off of turn 2, car got a little sketchy. Here you see Kevin Harvick trying to challenge us for the lead. William Byron already making a venture to the top lane. Here comes Kyle Larson trying to go up the middle. He's got the spot. However, Harvick will lead the first lap. Blaney will take second. Looks like Blaney wants some more. He wants to lead this thing. This race was the first part of the West Coast swing that was made in 2015, which accommodated Vegas, Phoenix and ended at the 2 mile. The super speedway that masquerades as a speedway, Auto Club Speedway. Right now, we're currently being pinned up top, trying to drop right behind Truex for 5th here in the first stage. This race in 2019, in fact, both of these races were in 2019 were complete snooze fests, as Joey Logano won the spring race and Martin Truex won the race in September, which I kind of see why they moved that race to a night race, because it's hot as balls during the day in September here at Vegas. Heck, when I went out there in November to go visit, it was still pretty freaking hot. And look at this, Byron trying to challenge Blaney for the lead. Blaney in the yellow 12 Menards Ford. Byron in the green 24 Chevrolet. Larson still hanging with him. Contact, and around goes Larson into the inside wall. Caution is out. Quick caution. Larson's at the back. Ryan Blaney will lead us down for the restart. Three laps to go here in stage 1. As Byron trying to use that outside lane. Can't seem to get the power down. Here comes Blaney on the bottom with Truex giving him some help. Byron finally gets the power down off 2, and goodbye, William Byron. Let's go on board the Universe Chevrolet. Unifirst, sorry. 2 to go in stage 1. Top 5 as it sits is Byron, Truex, Blaney, Harvick, and Kyle Busch. Busch takes 4th. Truex sits in 2nd. Currently 1 second back. To the top side, then back to the bottom. White flag in the first stage. Here in stage 1, William Byron was able to finally get a run on the top side in turn 2 and take the lead away from Ryan Blaney on a stage 1 restart, as Ryan Blaney got shuffled to 5th. William Byron is going to come off at turn number 4, and he will win stage 1. Kind of kiss the wall a little bit, as Byron will take the first stage. Followed by Truex, Busch, Harvick, Larson, Logano, Blaney, the top 7. And Boyer, Hamlin, and Jones will round out the top 10. Everybody's going to pit here on this caution. And we are going to restart 26th for the start of stage number 2. Green flag back into the air. Here, as it looks like Timmy Hill is trying to get a little bit of speed going to the back of the 24. Trying to get past Trevor Bayne for 26th. Trying to bang off the 17th Stenhouse. Looks like Byron. Oh, contact with Stenhouse. 3 wide in the middle. That is not the place to be, especially with Stenhouse on the bottom. As Byron continues his march up the field. He's going to get a couple more here. He's going to get into the top 20. Going to get by Kurt Busch and Michael McDowell. And see the 2 of Keselowski slowing up right to our back front bumper. Send him deep into the corner, getting past the white 2. 3 wide, using all the racetrack we can to move right into the top 10. More contact between Byron and Keselowski. Get by Casey Kane in the 95. Allmendinger in the 47 sideways. He somehow saved it, but used Casey Kane as a ballast to do so. And here comes Byron with a whole head of steam. 4 wide into turn 3. Someone's going to have to give. Hamlin is the biggest loser. McMurray gets 2. Here comes Byron to take the spot away, and he's going to get Jones as well in all this. So William Byron goes from 26th to 8th here in this second stage with 6 laps to go. There's Ryan Blaney in 7th. Sorry, 6 to go now. Here in stage 2, you see Larson came back from an early spin. He's currently running in 5th. It'll be interesting to see how strategy will play out here at the end of this stage. Going to try to get by the 14 of Boyer. Can't seem to get the hammer down. They're off 4 that time. Kyle Busch currently runs in 4th. The hometown Las Vegas boy. He had his first win here at Vegas. Came back in 2009 on a late restart, holding off the 33 of Clint Boyer. Byron finally moves into the top 5. Here is Busch, contact, and sideways is the 18. Saves the car. No! Bounces off Boyer, spins into the grass, and that will be the stage. Martin Truex will win stage 2. And Truex and Logano will bring the field down for the final stage. To the outside, 3 wide already, goes the 24 of Byron. Trying to get by, trying to get the power down. He's all the way up in the marbles. And look at the spots he's losing. He's getting a lot of momentum. Contact again, bouncing into the 42 of Larson. Into 3. Contact. Logano moved out into the top side. Here comes Harvick. 3 wide for second. And there's Truex, the 2017 winner, leading and watching the fun behind. 3 wide. Contact. Look at the spots that Byron loses. As Byron tries to get some of that ground back that he lost. 14 to go in the stage. Byron with a huge chunk of steam. Contact. Byron's into the wall. Larson spins. Saves it somehow. There's a huge scramble as Byron continues to lose positions. And they bang. They touch. They're really checking up behind. Here comes the 10 of Eric Almirola in all this. Trying to get a little bit of a run on the outside of McMurray for 7th. A little bit of more contact. Byron slides, gets into the 1 of McMurray, and McMurray is around. Will he save it? He does. We're still green. We've had a lot of rather interesting saves today. 12 to go. 12 to go. Larson and Blaney are going at it here for 5th. Blaney just blocked Larson big time from taking that spot. Three cars in the blanket for 5th. Right now it is the Martin Truex show here in the final stage. Is Larson with a huge head of steam. Byron goes under. Tries to get 2 birds with 1 stone. He's got it. Not a lot of major accidents here in the final stage, which is a far cry from Atlanta, the last race that we ran, and Daytona as well. Kind of similar to how that's playing out. Wearing down that right front, 10 to go. And Logano sideways. He saves it somehow. It's another save by the 22. Byron trying to get ahead of steam. And Busch will not save it. He's going to spin it right in up the track and caution. Green flag. This time by, it'll be 8 to go. When we get to the line, it'll be 7 this time. 7 to go. Byron with an amazing move, taking advantage of Truex not getting a good start. And look who's back out front. Truex takes it back off 2. Logano in 3rd. He's looking. Contact. Byron gets the wall off 4. Him and Busch are going at it. Busch has been slid around quite a few times today. As Logano gets pushed right into 2nd. He's got the draft. He can feel it. Could he set him up off 2? It's a drag race down the backstretch. Byron already trying to make something happen. 3 wide for the race lead. Byron takes the lead. Truex fights back. 3 wide. Byron clear. Oh, crash. Logano to the apron. Yellow is out. Another quick caution. 3 to go. 2 to go this time. Busch with a terrible start. 3 wide for 2nd. Contact. Here comes Harvick. Byron loses the lead. Do we make it to the white without another incident? Here comes Ryan Blaney coming back in 3rd. This could be interesting. Side by side behind. Harvick has the lead. Byron wants it. White flag at Vegas. Byron drives it in deep up top. They're going to be side by side coming off 2. Contact again. More contact. Byron gets the wall. Kevin Harvick off of 4. Byron trying to come back, make something happen. Coming to the line. Byron by an inch. Whoa. Unbelievable finish here in Vegas. Third straight race that we've had open up this Let's Play that has ended in a photo finish. What will ISM bring? So, you look through the results. Tough go for Chase Elliott. Brad Keselowski today. Timmy Hill was the only car that retired. Martin Truex won stage 2. So, William Byron gets a couple more playoff points. Harvick gets 5, and Truex gets a playoff point for his stage win. Busch has 2. And see the rest of the point standings. What a finish, though. What's ISM going to bring? ISM Raceway. Still first in points. You see the drivers of the race. William Byron with the fastest lap. Martin Truex led the most laps today. Ricky Stenhouse got the On the Move award, starting last, finishing 14th. And tough go for Keselowski today as he finishes 22nd. So tune in tomorrow night when we go to ISM Raceway for race 4 of 36. For the Ticket Guardian 500.